Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Callum, a little bit of celebrity gossip on the show this morning.
Oh, very good. You do like a bit of celebrity gossip. Is it a scandal? Is it newsworthy? What's the go?
I guess you could say it is a bit of a scandal, and it comes out from Jessica Biel, who is married to Justin Timberlake. She's been in a few things, but she's in the news at the moment for what she posted to her TikTok.
Yep.
And it was her saying she eats in the shower. Her best multitasking skill is showering and eating at the same time. And I'm not talking handheld food. She did say in the TikTok that, yes, it's only shower-friendly foods like cereal, stuff like that. But I've seen pictures of a plate and a fork in the shower with her. So I don't believe her.
You've done your investigation, you've had a look, and you're like, that's not a cereal bowl, that's half a scallop on there.
Yes, because what happened is she just recently posted this, and it's blowing up at the moment. Everyone's talking about Jessica Biel eating in the shower. But after a bit of further research, I did find out she did say this on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon about 6 years ago. And he shows a picture of the plate with a fork in the shower.
Wow. So she can't run, she can't hide. You know, she's forgotten that there's literal evidence to say that, you know, she's eating things that are a bit more hefty than the odd bowl of cereal.
Yes.
It's such
I
an
mean,
odd
cereal's already an odd one. The way she explained it was things that can easily go down the drain.
Right.
If it drops.
If you just need to tip it out or something,
Yeah.
or if you're in
Your
a rush
Nutri-Grain won't go down. You're there stomping
Yeah.
it. Like, come on.
Yeah, you're on a rush to work. You have to get to the film set. Geez, I can't finish my cornflakes. I'm going to have to tip them down right by my feet. That is gross as.
It is deeply disturbing a lot of people. And I gotta be honest with you for a quick minute. The reason I haven't gone too hard in on Jessica is
Don't tell me.
First name basis. I've eaten in the shower before.
Don't tell me you've eaten in the shower. It's freakish.
Yeah.
It is so bizarre.
Yeah,
What
look-
did you eat?
A banana.
A banana? That is even weirder than the cereal. That is even more disturbing.
Well,
you can't give Jessica Biel flack if you're having a banana in the shower.
Look, I was running late. I had to have a shower. And I was like, well, this will be my breakfast. And never again. It was a very strange experience. By the end of the banana, it was a little bit soggy.
That's something Curious George would actually do. That's a fictional monkey would behave like that, not a human. The banana's weird as well because it's surely the heat of the shower. Because I'm assuming you'd be having a warm shower, bit of condensation in there. Surely that affects the banana and turns it to mush before you can even eat it.
Mate, I felt like I was in Queensland.
Yeah.
It was great.
In the tropics.
No, what we do want to do here is open up the phone lines 1300 737 374. Do you eat in the shower, Adelaide?
I mean, having a look at the stats, Tom, I was doing a bit of research after hearing about Jessica Biel, and over 20% of people have admitted to eating in the bathtub. I know it's not the shower, but it's the bathtub.
The bathtub irks me a little more than the shower, to be honest.
Unless you're having a elegant fruit or something. If you're having
Grapes.
berries or whatever.
You're being fed grapes.
Yeah. Literally, if there's an element of luxury to it, I think it's okay. But a little tidbit as well. This one's a bit gross, but still on the bathroom front, 18% of people have eaten on the toilet.
Oh, no, that's not
Not to get
okay.
into that too much. We want to focus on the shower.
I know
but
it's a similar realm, but at least the shower is a place of cleaning.
yeah, you're literally going there to be clean.
Do you eat in the shower, or do you want to dob someone in you know that eats in the shower? Plenty of people getting involved on the text line right now, 0428 927 927. Is it okay to eat in the shower? Someone's texted in, nothing better than a shower beer. Completely agree. Shower beer is a whole nother world to eating in the shower.
Exactly right. Oh, no complaints with that. It's not the same as food, is it?
No.
On the opposite hand here, someone has said, I've eaten dips and jats. I just leave them on the ledge of the shower, and who doesn't like a soggy biscuit?
Literally,
That's disgusting.
no one likes a soggy biscuit. Next, we're going to move right past that.
Please.
Next text, fruit in the shower is great. Wash it off, straight in your mouth. Banana couldn't possibly be good, but a sweet nectarine goes all right.
Once again, I guess like that kind of tropics vibe that you're having a fruit. I guess it's handy to wash it off if it's right there. Someone said, "G'day boys, I'm a loud and proud shower eater. Started off with easy things like a Zuper Duper on a hot day, progressing to recently had a BLT.
Oh, what?
My shower's big enough to avoid any collateral from shower to sanger."
No, there's no place in the shower for a BLT.
It's not safe. It's not a safe spot for a BLT. And even if your shower is big enough, if it's one of those double showers that couples have, surely your hands are still wet and soggy.
Yeah.
I don't think the BLT is surviving that one.
We've just had another text come through. Someone's texted in, "I eat Maccas in the shower when I'm hungry. Most of the time I feel like I'm multitasking, but in actual fact, I'm just wasting time."
Jeez, that's massive. Someone said, "My boyfriend takes a packet of Red Rock Deli chips in sometimes. I can't see them being safe from soggy though. He likes them."
Yeah, not about that. The chips as well, soggy chip, not something about that. Someone else texted in here, "I don't eat in the shower, but I definitely eat in the bath. I run a bubble bath, cook my meal, pour myself a gin, and sit in the bath and eat my dinner."
Wow.
That sounds kind of lovely. Not gonna lie. Might be trying that tonight.
Take a leaf out of that book. Full rack of lamb. Tom, a big part of radio is doing video content, and we put a lot of trust into the social media guys that
make us look good, and don't make us look like idiots, or get the nice shots, the good angles for us.
Exactly right. You
all
put
the classic things.
A lot of trust into them, and I feel like they've got a lot of responsibility with that. However, I feel like you may have a vendetta with one of the social media people because you have been done dirty over the weekend.
I've been done very dirty on our Instagram at Fresh927. You can check out. There is the video after even saying what the hell happened here. They've left the video up.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere. They're not changing it.
No, so it stays. So the video in question is on the Fresh927 Instagram. You can still have a look at it. It is for the Charged e-scooter that we are giving away. And pretty much we had to head down to Charge, and we did a bit of a promotional kind of just talking about the scooter and all the specs and what you can get at the shop.
Yeah, it was heaps of fun. We got to ride around on all these different kinds of scooters, including the Charged V10 e-scooter, which we are giving away coming up just after 9 today.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Very excited to do so. But if you look into the video, we're all at a house, we're all having a few drinks, and the video's popped up. So we've all gone to watch it.
Yeah.
And as we get through the video, we realise, hey, a few of the jokes that we made haven't made the cut.
There are a lot of things cut.
And you look at it and you're like, well, that's fine. Not everything can make the final cut. Then we get halfway through the video. A few questionable artistic kind of directions on that video, but nothing too crazy.
No, but then the video ends and it comes up with the Charged logo and it's there for maybe a second or two. And then it cuts to, I guess you would call it a behind-the-scenes shot that's been put in black and white to make it look like really sad or miserable or something.
And it's kind of really out of place because it happens, like you said, after the Charged logo pops up and almost, yes, like a bit of a blooper reel. But here it is.
I've really got to piss. What?
That is me, before we started doing any filming, saying, hey, can we hold off for 5 minutes? I've actually really got to go to the bathroom.
It's barely a blooper reel. I wouldn't even say it's a blooper. It's just you saying, I really need to go to the bathroom. Someone's got it on footage.
Not only did I not know I was being filmed, it's wound up in the video. And then our social media man, Gavin, name and shame, he's taken a week off of work. He's fled the country.
Yeah, he's not here. Well, he knew we had concerns about it because at the party we were at, when we looked at the video, I turned to him without realising that he approved it. And I said, who the hell approved the piss bit at the end? That's so funny. And he was like, I did. And it was really, really awkward. And now conveniently, he's kind of left work, he's taken a week off and no one's seen him since.
Absolute coward.
People who put up Facebook statuses often walk the line of being a madman or making a pretty good point. And, it is a really fine line when you see someone do a whole paragraph on Facebook.
It's like, is this guy the next philosophical Plato? Or is this the ravings of a madman?
Yeah, literally. And one of them comes from one of our mates who starts off the conversation of a huge paragraph by saying, I went down to Westfield Marion for some Fruit Loops. And then they have proceeded
ravings of a madman then.
Who knows, Plato might have been a lover of the Fruit Loops. We don't know that. But of course, he has gone down to Westfield Marion and down to the Coles there because he wanted to get some food. But he noticed something pretty strange. And that's the new self-serve checkouts at the Coles there. Now, the way these work, Tom, is pretty much when you go through the self-serve section, before you can leave with your food after you paid for everything, they have these 2 glass doors that do not open.
Yeah.
You're pretty much locked in there and you can't escape until a Coles employee comes
Lets you
over
out.
and presses a button and lets you out.
Right.
Now, of course, this is to deter, shoplifting and things like that. But obviously, people have their issues saying, it's like a prison. What if there's a fire? Things like that.
Well, the minute they brought in the self-serve checkouts is when I'm sure there would have been some sort of spike in shoplifting, with less attendants, and you could just sort of walk through, not scan some things through. So this is to deter that and make sure everyone's paying for all their groceries.
Yeah.
But is it necessary?
So, the intention's good. The intention is good that, they don't want people to shoplift and all that stuff. But like I said, of course, there's a few issues. Our mate who went down there for the Fruit Loops, he was saying that no one was there. There wasn't a Coles employee there at the time. Maybe they were on bathroom break. So he just stood there for 5 minutes.
So he couldn't get out?
He couldn't get out.
Oh,
and
right.
obviously that raises that issue of, geez, what if there is a fire or something bad happens and you need to quickly leave? Or just, it's a massive inconvenience. So you have to wait for this employer to come out and let you free.
Yeah, it's tough if you're in a rush and you're doing a quick stop shop and there's no one there to let you out. That would be that. I could find that becoming frustrating.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that's a lone incident, right?
Surely. I mean, I would just look at the button and be like, I'll just do it myself. Just hop over, press the button, run back in time. But, he made a few serious points as well to say that, hey, there was someone who was using a wheelchair who couldn't get out because when they did the button, only half the door opened.
Oh, okay.
So, little malfunctions like that are kind of annoying people. And then he proceeded to say, I had already purchased my Fruit Loops. I just wanted to get home and I wanted to eat them ASAP, but I couldn't get out. So the man wanted his Fruit Loops and Coles couldn't provide it.
Look, we do want to open up a conversation around this gate. Now, you said it's at the Marion Coles?
Yes, it is. So I haven't been there. I haven't checked it out. I've only seen him talk about it. But yeah, I can only imagine there's a crypt keeper or something that lets you out when you get your food.
I mean, yeah, Fresh Fan, let's open up the conversation here. If you have been down to this Marion Coles, have you had problems with the gate? Or even if you haven't, what do you think about this gate? Is it okay? Is it a good step? Is it the next necessary step?
Exactly right. You don't have to have been. Maybe you are a Coles employee and maybe you do ever grow up with it or you see the benefits. I'm not sure. But yeah, we have not seen it, Tom, so we want to know your opinion, Fresh Fam. What's the go with it?
We've got Cara from Glenelg North on the line. Cara, good morning. What do you think about these gates and the shopping centres?
Well, firstly, anything that stops someone from leaving when they've voluntarily been there in the first place is wrong. And secondly, AI doesn't recognise the bull bar on my gopher. So
Yeah.
I hit it several times and it still didn't open.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's
I'd
what
just rather... Yeah, if you're a disabled person, they don't recognise you. So, it's not my fault if my gopher might accidentally hit it several times until it does.
Over and over and over.
Over and over.
Yeah, that's faulty as. I mean, that's what we were saying before, that only half of it opened for a man that was using a wheelchair as well. So, yeah, it doesn't seem that accessible to get through.
Cara, were there any attendants there that were able to help out when you were trying to get out?
Oh, yeah, eventually when they heard the noise.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem on, does it?
Flat into the glass.
Hey, you should have just rammed it even harder. Just broke the glass while you're there. Just end it for everyone.
Make a statement. Good on you, Cara. Thanks for getting involved, mate.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, we've got Max in Mount Barker. Maxie, good morning to you. What do you think about these gates, mate?
Oh, mate, to be honest, mate, I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah?
I think it's good in the sense of, trying to stop people from thieving, but for people who are in a rush, I mean, first world problems, being in a rush, but, I just think it's a little bit silly to have them up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I guess you should just have more people watching over.
Yeah. And Max, how long do you think these gates will last? Is this the future? Is this what we're getting used to? Or do you reckon they'll get rid of them at some point?
To be honest, I don't think they really care about people's feelings and stuff. I think this is going to be the new norm.
Yeah, okay.
I would hate to be one of the button pushers. Just you'd be like the new parking inspector.
Yeah.
Like, public enemy number one. The person has to let out you from the Coles dystopian prison.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, mate, if you're getting paid, it's the easiest job in the world.
I guess so. Yeah.
It doesn't sound too bad when you put it like that. Hey, good on you, Max. Thanks for sharing your input this morning, mate. Appreciate it.
That's all right, man. Enjoy.
All right,
Cheers.
Tom, I think you grab the car, I'll grab the rope. We're pulling this thing down.
Callum,
Yep.
a legal battle. Possibly the biggest legal battle of our lifetimes, I'd say, has come out recently. Where was butter chicken first made?
Wow, who are the representatives of this? Who wins?
You have...
Like, who are the two opposing teams? Like, who's going up to try and debate this?
It's two restaurants. One is owners of Moti Mahal, I hope I'm saying that right, a famed restaurant in Delhi. They're the ones that have filed the lawsuit against rival chain, and I hope I was saying this right, Daryaganj,
Yep, okay.
accusing it of falsely claiming to have invented the dish, as well as dal makhani, a popular lentil dish that is also laden with butter and cream.
Right, so it's not the classic, is it English, is it Indian debate. It's,
No.
It's coming down to where it originated from out of these two restaurants.
Which is weird because I always thought I heard this strange fact that butter chicken wasn't made in India.
Yeah, that's like the thing that goes around, that it is English, but I do remember asking an Indian friend about it, and they said it's definitely Indian. That is a load of crap. Don't believe any lying Englishman that says it's
starting
from...
that rumor as well? Like, what a strange one to start.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weird one, but geez, what a lawsuit just to find the origin of this, because the thing is, both restaurants are still going to make it.
Yeah,
Whatever
absolutely.
happens in the lawsuit, no matter what money they spend on this, it's such a staple dish. Everyone's going to be making it still. They're not going to claim ownership.
I guess though, if one restaurant is saying, "Hey, we were the first, we invented this," you would want to go there over any other one, right?
I guess they, wanting to claim the title. It's a bit like when you see, world's best butter chicken. You know, they want that title where it says the first people to make it ever.
That's another thing. It is similar to so many shops you see around being like, "Oh, we do the world's best smoothie" and stuff like that. Like, where are they getting that fact from? They're making it up. And to say you invented butter chicken is also crazy. But why can't we just settle the lawsuit, which is a £188,000 legal battle, which is about 250 odd thousand Australian dollars? To see who invented butter chicken first.
Oh my god! Can you imagine the scenes in the courtroom? They have the lunch break in court. There's butter chicken there. Just everyone's like, "That was a bad choice." We're already a bit sensitive about the situation.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep up to date with it and keep you updated on the butter chicken debate, the rivalry. Where did butter chicken originate from? Where was the first restaurant to do it?
Yes, the rivalry between these two restaurants that none of us have been to or know about, but we do want to get to the bottom of this.
It's still the most fascinating legal battle I've seen.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.